Hello guys, it's John Messner. Time to do a weekly blaze. So I want to talk about Bottleman this week a little bit, at least at the start here, just because I don't know, I have stuff to talk about for Bottleman. So two videos I need to make this week. One is not a Bottleman video; that is a Beyblade video ranking all the God Bays. I was gonna do that today. Oh yeah, because today is Monday the 24th, like 2 a.m. But here's the thing: I was kind of sick yesterday and the day after, and a few days before that. I'm feeling a lot better now, but basically, yeah, that's gonna go up the 26th, I think, instead of the 24th. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll record it or not, but I don't want to go too crazy, and so yeah, that'll go up the 26th with the I think yeah weekly lays from last week. Then there's the 31st, Halloween. I was gonna do a Bakugan Armors video for Halloween, not going to anymore. I just I go very on and off with certain hobbies, and yeah, I just like right now I'm not as into Bakugan. I'll be back into it. It's just that I just go on and off, and I don't want to make a video like that where I want to put a ton of effort in if I don't think it's gonna end up as good as I could make it. So I'm just gonna hold off on that one for a little while. Anyway, for Halloween I will do a Bottleman video. It will be a Bottleman fusion video where I'm going to go through all of the fusions. Probably also upload the weekly blaze for this week that day. There's only the two right now. I want to do this before Royal Griffin DX comes out. That will be probably its own separate video a couple months later. But basically, or probably after I do the not tier list, like the ranking video for DX. After that, then I'll do that. So it's still a while off. Anyway, then there is this one is just like Blend Dragon and Premium Sapphire. Just going to talk about kind of how effective they are as things. So that will be for next week, Monday, and then again this weekly playlist will go up with that. So that's cool. But Bottleman. I actually want to talk about my Bottleman collecting a little bit. So I've told my stories about collecting some stuff like Bakugan, Beyblade, or even just going back through like anime I've watched or any games I've played. I haven't really done that with Bottleman yet, and I feel like that's probably the most interesting because I stopped doing weekly blazes in January 2020. Bottleman did not come out or even got an announcement till September 2020, so it's been completely absent. So basically, I will recap some of the stuff because, yeah, I have talked about them in previous weekly blazes. So a lot of the recent stuff I will just kind of recap. I guess like because basically everything from DX onward, but also like the last few releases like Dual Gold, Sparking Knight, Ten Satan, and CC Land from the original series. I already talked about them, like, because I didn't have them for a while, so I kind of already talked about them as I was going. So I'm just gonna do like the first 10 and how I got those and all that fun stuff. So basically, I saw Bottleman that was coming out, and I'm like, oh cool, beat 'em on successor. Not my thing, but it's cool. They came out in October, and I'm like, oh boy, I kind of want to look and like look into them, but I probably shouldn't. I really don't think I should because I don't want I'll end up collecting them. So I held off on them, and basically like 6 of them came out through January. Then February happened, and I'm at this point I was like kind of passively trying to keep up with it, but also not really because I didn't want to get into it. But then February I just gave up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get into this series, I guess. It just seemed too interesting to me to not. I saw Blend Dragon, and I'm like, okay, you got me. And then basically I got them in March and did the stuff for that. I got Kolomaru, Aqua Sports, Gyakrock, and Wonder Grape since that's all they had in stock at that point. I ordered them from the same place. They're all very cheap as well. It was like 5 each plus $20 shipping total. So I got the first 4 for $40. Not bad. So I got all those. I was interested, but I was actually kind of off put by them at first because I thought they were cool and I wanted to get more of them, but at the same time, I didn't really know how to build them as well at that point. Also, I hated the stickers, and back then there were a lot more stickers than there ended up being later on in later stuff. So I was very off put by them. I thought they were cool, but I'm like, this is something. I'm gonna order the next wave just to have the original stuff, and then we'll call it there and see what happens next. So then by like the end of March, I got the second wave of them, and this is 2021, by the way, if I didn't mention. And anyway, so I got all those, and that was fun. So I got Rising Milk and Fusion Black plus the Blend Dragon set. I liked these ones a lot. I put together Rising Milk and Fusion Black, and then I never stickered them. I just left them there. I just put them there. They stayed there. I did not do anything with them for whatever reason. I don't really know why I didn't. I just didn't, and they just kind of stayed like that for a while. Yeah, I don't know. So I feel like because at this point I knew that there wasn't really anything happening for Bottlemen, because like February, March, April was all filler. Nothing in May, June was filler. We didn't come back till like July really. And then I saw Skull Pistol come out in July, and then in August I saw Crepeps come out. I wasn't overly interested in them honestly. Like I thought they were cool, and I was like, I'll get back into them eventually, but I just didn't care at that point. Completely ignored everything else after that. I know September was nothing. October was kind of more of a filler month. November had a lot more. That was like when you got like the set with Salafire and Blast Box, as well as like Samets later in the month. Finally in December, I kind of looked back into it, and I'm like, oh, there's more stuff. I saw the four they had already, released now that I missed out on. And then I saw the next ones. I saw like the four that I mentioned earlier, Dual Gold, Sparking Knight, Ten Satan, and CC Leon. I saw they were all revealed. So I'm like, oh, cool. I kind of want to get back into these now. So then finally, like mid-ish December, I decided I'm going to go ahead and order all of them. Just order them, and we'll see how that goes. Order these next four, then I'll probably do another order of the last four so far. And yeah, during that time, I also went ahead and stickered up Rising Milk and Fusion Black since I hadn't done that yet, and I also decided to put together the Blend Dragon set and sticker that up, and I'm like, cool. That's nice. I finally got that all done. It was pretty cool. I was happy to have it all done, and then actually, it was the day before New Year's Eve. I got everything else and was very excited to put everything together. I stickered it all up. Those things all up. I got nice haul. Was excited about it. And then I put the videos out, and yeah, that's really it. It's not a long story, it's just a pretty short story. Everything else I've covered, which is nice. I think December was when I really got into Bottlemen, because I got into it in February, but I wasn't like that into it. I just thought it was kind of cool. December of last year is when I was like, okay, this is actually really something I'll probably stay into. So it's only been like a year since I've gotten really into Bottlemen. Not long. And yeah, I liked those last four as well, but then with DX, I was actually very unsure of DX. I actually didn't care about Bottlemen as much for a little while. I knew we were getting more, but Raid Brave and Earth Roller didn't interest me that much. I thought Doc Pepian was solid, but I didn't really like it as much until I got it in person. It wasn't until CC Land DX got announced in like June that I was actually like, oh, okay, we're all good now. Time to get back into Bottlemen. And then, of course, like July, we got the announcement of like the next things and how August was going to be insane. Yeah, ever since then, yeah, okay, like I've been here for it. And now we have Royal Griffin DX coming out next month, which I'm very excited for. So, yeah, overall Bottlemen, it's been an interesting series. I don't want to say I've had ups and downs with it. It's just kind of been something I didn't get as interested in because they just didn't do as much as I thought they were going to do for a while. And they did, and they kept going, and yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah, here we are. Now I'm waiting for Colomaro Energy to come out. That comes out later this week. I won't ship it out for a couple more weeks, because in 2 weeks, then Royal Griffin DX comes out. Going to wait for that so I could pair them together for shipping. That way I don't have to pay 2 shipping costs, because why would I do that? But yeah, that's like everything for Bottlemen. That's just kind of what I want to talk about to start off the week, because I don't actually have a lot to talk about this week. I don't think. Not much. I might talk about some like games and anime stuff, maybe A little bit more Bottleman, a little bit more Beyblade. I don't think this will be as long of a Weekly Blaze, but hey, at least I started off strong with like 10 minutes, because I don't think this will be overly long, if I'm being honest. Most of my recent ones I've been struggling to get like to be shorter. This one I think won't be like that, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. That's all for today, so I will come back relatively soon. So yeah. Alright, it's now Wednesday. I don't even know what time it is. Hold on, let me check that. It's like 2:30 a.m. So, last week's Weekly Blaze mentioned some things. I guess I wonder if anyone will actually figure out what I was trying to get at or not. I don't think people watch these enough to care. I was trying to get at something, but whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully I could just do more of that in general eventually. Anyway, also last week though I was mentioning like trying to actually fix my eating habits. So far I've done pretty well. So I've been trying to for like okay, I have 2 meals a day, right? I have one meal which is like dinner time because I wake up late. I always my sleep schedule's all off, so that's like my normal meal, I would say, where the stuff I eat is like fine enough. It's the second meal that causes the problems because that's like freezer foods, and those are like, okay, America, why is everything made out of sodium? Why is sodium like in everything to such a high degree? Stop. We don't need sodium in everything ever. Chill. Um, so yeah. Basically, I was trying to kind of find something else, and I'm gonna make some like sandwiches and stuff just to make them a little bit better. Better than the freezer foods for sure, though. And I'll probably make one of those after I upload my next video I'm about to make. I'll get to that in a bit. I actually kind of want to eat pretty soon here, but like, because I had a pretty early dinner. I ate at like, what, 5 p.m. today? It's been almost 10 hours since I've eaten. Didn't actually eat a ton for dinner, so I kind of want to eat soon. Anyway, also just not having anything else extra, just no extra stuff. I mean, I'll probably at some point, I'll probably like a bowl of cereal like at night, because I do that sometimes. I'm sure I'll do that, and that's fine to do sometimes. It's just like I don't want to have extra stuff, or like have it be like, see the problem with eating, right? So I have dinner at like 5, 6 p.m. The second meal, which I think just makes everything worse, because again, I'm not doing this because like it's a weight issue. It's just like I want to try and fix my eating habits because they cause other problems. And I feel like what I used to do is I'd eat at like midnight basically. That was really bad. I kind of fixed it enough to eat more around 2 or 3. The problem is it ended up getting earlier again, to where like it was like 1 or 2. And the problem with that is they then I end up getting like kind of hungry by like 5 or 6 a.m. And that's not good because it's like, well, I want to go to bed pretty soon, but do I want to have something? Sometimes I'll have like chips or something, which. So if I could just not eat to like 3 or 4 again, like I was doing, which is probably the smarter idea here, I think I'm good, honestly. So yeah, eating habits, trying to at least make them better. Just dinners better overall, not relying as much on fast food throughout the week. The second meal also again trying to just have like sandwiches and stuff, making that better. Not trying to have a bunch of extra stuff constantly. Sometimes it's fine, not as much. Being smarter with how I eat, so I don't need a third meal, or which I guess I wouldn't have a third meal, or like at least like a snack or something. I don't need that. Also, drinking habits again. I mentioned it last week. Not alcohol. I've never had alcohol in my life. Just like pop. I decided last week I'm gonna cut it in half, basically. For now, maybe do less eventually, but like for now, just cut it in half. And anything else, just have water. Been going fine. So far, it's been a lot better. So yeah, I've been actually doing that. Hopefully, I don't think this is like that big of a challenge. It's not actually hard because it's not like I'm going on an actual like strict diet. It's just like stop eating like an idiot. Basically, that's I don't think that's really too difficult a task. So anyway. Aside from that, I am about to make another video here. I'm uploading the Weekly Blaze right now. It's uploading. I already rendered everything. So I have about a little over 2 hours till this video needs to go up, even if I had everything ready right now and was recording it. Probably less than 2 hours by the time I'm done. So yeah, I'll have to upload that. I'll record it, upload it right away. And yeah, that is the Beyblade Burst God ranking video. Yeah. Been needing to do that for a while now. It just kind of got to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably do that sooner rather than later. So I guess I'll do that now. Because I want to get up another video, and then I want to do another video for Halloween. I don't know when I'm going to record that. I actually don't know. But yeah. Oh well. I'll record it one of these days, next couple days, and then put it up for Halloween. Probably won't pair it with Weekly Blaze. I want that video just to go up on its own. And then in November, maybe earlier in the month, I'll just, like, maybe like the 2nd or something, I'll try and get out another video, just throw out a Weekly Blaze with it. That way I'm caught up again. If I can't, if I don't have anything, I don't have anything, but, like, hopefully I do. So then I could throw something out with it, and yeah. But I think that's everything, because I need to actually get going on that ranking video now. Should probably do that before it starts getting too late, and then I don't get to eat until like 4. And that's just not fun. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that stuff. I think we're like what, 15 minutes into this Weekly Blaze now. It's not actually that long. Damn. All right. So I'll probably talk more whenever I do that Bottleman video. Also, just talk more. Maybe eventually one of these days. I don't know, one of them, but yeah. So far, nothing really too crazy this week. It might just be like a half-hour-ish episode, which was fine, but yeah, anyway. That's really all for now. I'm gonna just hurry up and go make that video. Well, not rush the video itself, but I just want to get everything ready and start making it as soon as I can, because again, I want to get that up and I want to eat. So, yeah, that's that for today. So, no. Alright, it's now Saturday at like 10 p.m. Didn't record this much this week. I know I didn't have a lot in general. I kind of knew that going in. Last week I talked, well, like at the end of last week, I talked about like just kind of trying to like make better decisions with like certain habits. So like eating and stuff, This isn't something I'm going to talk about a lot on Weekly Blaze. It was just something I feel like for this week, since I did just start that. I'm like, yeah, I could like talk about it a little bit. This is something I probably will. I'm sure I'll mention it again at some point, but it's not going to be like a weekly thing. I mean, maybe a little next week. After that, though, like, I don't know if there's ever anything interesting about it, but I'm not really cat. Okay, it's not something I think is interesting enough to talk about as much. So yeah, it's mainly just this week, I guess. But yeah. Also, sorry if there's noise in the background. I think people not next door, I think like across the street or something are having a party. I heard people like yell a few times, so hopefully it doesn't pick up if it does happen. But yeah, anyway. So aside from that, I think there's only one other thing I have to talk about this clip, and then I'll end off the video. That'll be after this stuff, though. So basically, I'm like, okay, gonna try and like eat better. Also, just kind of have less stuff, have better like drinks and stuff, and then there's a fourth thing that I did not talk about last week that I could talk about this week that I decided to also do. First up, eating habits. Basically, just like the type of stuff I'd eat would be like constant sodium. Everything was sodium. It was not good. Will that change? Not entirely yet, but like, here's the thing: sodium is not a good thing for you to have a lot of, and everything is just made of sodium apparently. So that's fun. I'm just trying to not. It's not even like the calorie stuff that I care about as much. It's literally just like, why is everything sodium? Anyway. So basically, it's just trying to cut down on that. So just eating better. Like, instead of getting like fast food like 4 times, well, not 4, like 3, sometimes maybe 4 times a week. Like, okay, still have the Friday pizza day. Saturdays maybe a fast food day, but like, maybe doesn't have to be. Sunday through Thursday though, then not. Like, just no more of that nonsense. Just have like normal food. Like this week, I'm gonna have, I think, tacos, but they're not like bad tacos. It's not like a from a place like homemade. Not like adding a bunch of crap to them. And I also only eat tacos plain. I don't have any additives or anything. I don't like put a ton of stuff on it. I just have them plain. So yeah, yeah, it's that's basically that. Have those I think Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna try having chili Monday and Tuesday, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have some ravioli. That'll be fun. I know this isn't. I don't know if this is actually that interesting. It's just like I'm. Nor does it sound like that great. It's just like here's the thing. I ate so horribly for like a long time. I'm trying to like not eat as horribly. You gotta start somewhere. I swear those people are like. There's like some blood curdling screams out there. Jeez, what the hell is happening? I have to look out there a little bit later just to make sure everything's all good. But yeah. Anyway, so just trying to like not eat like I mean the eating habits like in terms of what I'm eating are still kind of but like being like that compared to being absolutely abysmal. I mean it's an improvement. And then of course at nighttime it was just kind of either like whatever leftovers or most of the time just whatever freezer foods I had. And again, freezer foods, they have a lot of sodium in them. Why? And then yeah, might still have those like once a week, maybe twice. But for the most part, I'm gonna be sticking to just like sandwiches. Those are at least better. Um, Plus, I got one of the like small. I don't want to say macaroni bowls. Like they're like small cups of macaroni. They're really small. Have one of those with a sandwich. That's a good second meal. Yeah. Now I also used to have like a lot of like chips, or sometimes I'll have like a sweet thing like like cereal or something, or just whatever random small like sweet snack type of thing. And I yeah, no, I don't. For now, I'm just gonna not. Um, and that kind of goes into like the amount of I'd eat. It wasn't like I'd eat a ton, but it'd be like 2 meals and maybe like a snack. But it was like kind of consistently like an extra snack. So just no more snack. Just nope, not doing it. Um, just the 2 meals. It's just whatever I have for dinner. Well, at dinner time, I guess, since I wake up late, and then the second meal is just a sandwich plus small cup of macaroni. That's it. That's all I'm eating for the day. Um, and keep in mind too, like I don't know how much. Like I guess the best way to quantify this is like, for example, like Tuesday, I had a burger. It was a double patty hamburger. Patties aren't that big. They're relatively thin. So I had two of them, of course, on buns. A little bit of ketchup just to have some more moisture so it's not too dry. Nothing else on it. I don't have any cheese. Nothing else. Just that burger. No sides or anything. Just the burger. That's one meal. The second meal is a sandwich. It's like a sub sandwich type of thing, but like the buns are like it's like maybe a little bit more dense than normal bread, but like in terms of size, it's like the same size. Two thin slices of ham, three thin slices of salami, really not a ton. A little bit of mozzarella cheese, that's all I have on the sandwich. Again, it's not much bigger than a normal sandwich. And again, it's that small cup of macaroni with it. That's all I ate on Tuesday. That's like about average what I eat normally. Keep in mind, I'm like 6'7". So for food, even if maybe someone out there be like, that's like not that little of food. Like, I mean, when you factor in some size stuff, it's like, that isn't a ton for someone like me, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like my weight's never really like that bad or anything. It's just like I don't want to have like a ridiculous amount of sodium because it's just not good, and yeah. Anyway, so the amount of food though, like a third thing I would have again would be like kind of a later snack, like either chips or cereal or something. I'm just not doing that for a while. Like until I can have more, until I like, kind of widen my options of food to where I'm relying less on. I don't want to say junk food, but like just relying where I can have like other options that don't have like a ton of salt or sodium or whatever. Just so I can have maybe some chips sometimes, but until then I'm not gonna have them. Sweets, not having until I do better at cutting more pop out. And with pop, yeah, I have like either one of like the bigger fountain drinks. If I don't have one of those, I could have like up to 2 cans a day, either or. But before that, I was having like one of those plus 2 cans, and It's like a lot of times all I would drink. So now I'm having either or, plus 2 bottles of water a day. That's fine enough for hydration for the day. But just trying to cut down on that. And once I can like do better at having just less pop or slash soda, whatever you're gonna call it, every day, then maybe I can have like a cereal or something like that sometimes. But like until I can cut down sugar a lot, then I'll hold off. And like this stuff, it's not like I actually really needed to do this that much. It's just kind of like, yeah, I should probably like actually put in a little effort. It's not that hard. I mean, I should probably just do it. Honestly, it's not like I kind of thought about this for a while because I'm like, do I even really care about these foods anymore? Like, am I just doing it out of habit? I think I'm just doing it out of habit. I don't think changing it's actually going to cause me any problems. At least to like a more, just kind of a lessened extent. Like maybe it'll be more difficult to like completely get rid of certain things, which is why I'm kind of doing that progressively, and I'll do that over time. But like, just like having less of it's like not that big of a deal. So yeah, but for now I'm cutting out some things, but yeah, I'm just kind of doing that stuff. And I guess the one advantage is I don't have any alcohol. I don't smoke. Wait, I don't know why I was gonna question that. I don't smoke anything at all. I don't know why I'm like hesitating. Like, oh wait, what don't I smoke? I'm like, oh wait, no, I don't smoke anything. No tobacco, none of the funny tobacco, if you know what I'm talking about. None of that either. No vape, no substances, whether they be illegal or just abusing legal ones. Nothing like that. I don't do anything like that. And I mean, I'm 22. I can have alcohol and stuff. It's just like I don't want to. But that's probably a good thing. So yeah, I mean, don't do any of that. Just trying to like, have better eating habits. And the fourth thing that I did not mention last week is exercise. Yeah, I don't like I take walks and stuff. But, like I don't do a ton. I mean, I have a treadmill, I have an exercise bike. I can use them. My plan for now, originally I was gonna be like, how about I just do like 10 minutes for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I realized, okay, it's like not a lot at all. I should probably do more. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes Monday through Friday. So 5 days a week, 20 minutes to start. Probably will work my way up to 30 minutes for 5 days a week. Eventually, probably will just leave it at that. I don't really care about like going hardcore exercises. Just kind of to keep myself moving. That is one thing about high school, like gym class. It kept you moving. I don't have that anymore. So okay, now I have to like actually do something myself. Cool. Yeah, I'll just do that. Again, start 20 minutes just because I haven't really done anything outside of walking since high school, really. So, like, start a little bit smaller, work my way up to 30 minutes. There we go. And do that just 5 days a week for now. Maybe I could do 10 minutes a day if I, like, also walk that day. Or I probably realistically just skip it if I walk in a day, but, like, I could still do, like, 10 minutes at least. But yeah, that's also another thing I want to do. Basically, it's just kind of like future proofing, basically. It's not even like trying to like, drop a ton of weight or like, I have to do this. No. It's just kind of like, I feel like this will probably get out of hand if I don't do anything now, so might as well just do it now. So, yeah, and it won't be like, it's not like it's going to be a bad thing, so. That's fun. That's like all the health stuff, and I don't think it's the most interesting thing to talk about, but like, it's just like, well, I don't know. It's just something like interesting. It's different, I guess. It's not something I usually talk about. So like, with Weekly Blazes, I could talk about whatever. It's kind of nice. I figure why not just talk about something I like never talk about? Fitness. I never interacted with that before. Now that I'm actually trying to at least like I don't want to say it's like fitness and all that stuff. It is, but like it makes it sound worse. Like not worse than it is. It's not like a bad thing to try and be fit, but like some of those people that are like constantly like I'm going to go to the gym every day for 4 hours and eat only leaves or what I don't know what people do, but I don't want to be like one of those people. I just want to be like, let's like not die. That's a nice start right there. So yeah, that's kind of all there is to it. I don't have a lot else to say about it. It's just kind of like, yeah, might as well talk about it a little bit, I guess. Sure. So that's fun. Outside of that though, other thing I had to talk about was some videos. So last time I talked, I was making the God ranking video. I was starting to make that anyway. Or I was about to. which I did, and then after that I was gonna make the Bottle Man video, which I have not done yet. I need to do that either. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, maybe tomorrow, because that'll go up the 31st, and I want to talk about the Bottle Man Fusions. It won't be that long of a video. I just want to talk about them a little bit, just for fun, and maybe integrate them into my tier list in some way, if possible. It's a little bit odd, but like I can probably do it. So yeah. Anyways, that'll probably do tomorrow. It'll probably only be like a 8 to 10 minute video. It's not going to be that long. But the main thing was the God ranking video. So I did the, ranking every God Bay video. Based on my last couple ranking videos, I was like, you know what? Just fun to put out. I'll probably get like maybe 10 to 20 views on it over like a month, and that'll be that, and then maybe they'll climb up eventually a little bit. So I put that up on the 26th. It's been probably, it's getting a little bit closer to like the 4-day mark. It got like, I think, by the 2-day mark, maybe like 20, 30 views, and that was cool. Yesterday I checked back and I had over 100, and then like last night it was getting close to 300. It has over 400 views now. Why? So I don't know why this has been happening, but like all of my Beyblade videos recently have been just getting views, and I don't understand it. Like, I don't think I'm doing anything like that interesting. I don't know why people are watching. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, thanks. I'm glad people are watching them and hopefully liking them. At least, like, I still want to like better with the videos, but like, hopefully people think they're at least okay. People are coming back to watch them. That's a good thing. But yeah, I was very surprised by that. But yeah, thanks. 400 views. That's a lot more than I was expecting. I thought 20 for a ranking video. I guess God is a popular series, but like, I didn't think it'd be like that dramatic of a shift. I thought at best it gets like 50 in like a week. Like that'd be like a pretty steep thing. But no, I got 400 in like less than 4 days. So okay, sure. But yeah, again, thanks for that. And yeah, I don't really know why it got that many, but like it just did. I don't know. So Beyblade videos, I'll keep doing them. Still have quite a few left to do. Plus releases and stuff. But yeah, it's just something. I was not expecting to have that many views on that video that quickly. It was definitely an unexpected thing. Definitely. So yeah. That was something. I don't know what to say about it other than yeah, that was crazy. But basically, yeah, I don't where was I even going with this? I don't know. It was just something else. So I don't. Yeah, sure. This is just like very unexpected, I guess. I don't expect that to like keep up. I don't think that'll happen with the Chosettes video. I really don't think that'll happen with like the. I could see maybe like the Versus set or something having like not that many, but like I could see that still getting like again like 50, maybe a little bit above 50 like pretty quickly. That I could see, but that's because it's like a new product. I could just see people wanting to check out the new thing, and that makes sense. I just never would have expected a God ranking video of all things to get that many views. That's insane. So yeah, thanks for that. Very, very unexpected. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have for this week. Yeah, I guess November will be a pretty fun month. I know October was a little bit more chill towards the back end of it, but like November, the first 10 or so days might be a little bit more lax, not gonna lie. Will be a Bakutech re-review the 7th. That might be the first video of November. After that, though, hopefully I get the Versus set pretty quickly. Even if the Versus set is like the next video after, or even if it's like the next Bakutech review and it's like almost halfway through the month at that point. Once we're to that point, towards like around the second week for that Bakutech, or for this like the second Bakutech review / Versus set, there's gonna be a ton of videos. You got like the Lucifer news when that happens, the Bottle Man videos for Colomaru Energy DX, and then for Royal Griffin DX, plus the The third box deck review probably in the midst of all that, and the fourth one kind of later in the month. And then, I got also like the Cho Sets ranking video. I also want to do another Beyblade discussion, specifically for a Belial retrospective. So we have quite a few things next month. It'll be fun. Plus Weekly Blaze is coming out here and there between them, so yeah, should be fun. Good stuff coming up. Yeah, that's fun. So anyway, that's all I think for this Weekly Blaze. Not much else to talk about, really. I think this is kind of a shorter one, maybe. Not like that short, but like shorter. But yeah, anyway. That's all for today. So anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.